Hello and welcome to SNMGD. My name is Mathadar, and we've got some fun times ahead of us. Go see if I can get it to capture the correct window for the music player, as it's capturing the wrong window at the moment. There we go. Now it's capturing the correct window, so you can actually see the name of the music playing. All right. So, what did y'all want to chat about today? Y'all decide. Do, do, do. My Tuesday is going well. Yourself? Tacos. Oh, Taco Tuesday. I don't actually have a Taco Tuesday, amazingly. I heard. I'm just glad you're out of the hospital, Jocelyn. Being at the hospital is never fun. It's very rare I have tacos on Taco Tuesday. But I very rarely have tacos at all. I do have a taco maker now. Last time we went to go out there and the rest, I didn't go and solve that. Anyway. So, what is it y'all want to talk about today? Because I will chat about pretty much anything. From role-playing, to making music, to making art, to anything else you can imagine. I'm very easy when it comes to things. What do you mean? I didn't actually ignore the vote there, Ecstasy. If you go look at the game suggestions, you'll notice that right when I was going to put in the tie-breaking vote, someone voted for just chatting right before then. Because you had posted Grim Dawn, and I had one vote for Helldivers 2, and then I had 2 votes for just chatting. Just as I posted the poll is when I got that other vote. 5? I don't see 5 votes. What I'm seeing is 24% of votes are Grim Dawn, 25% Helldivers 2, and 50% just chatting Mathadar makes AI music, art, and roleplay. Are you talking about the tiebreaker? Because I ended up not needing the tiebreaker because we ended up having half the votes were for one thing. I posted the tiebreaker literally just as the person voted on the first one. I did that because there was one vote for each there, Ecstasy. If I hadn't gotten another vote, I would have just waited on the tiebreaker. Hopefully the music isn't too obtrusive. This is the Minecraft music I made. I thought there was going to be a tie too, Ecstasy. I was ready to see who voted. Although I know Juco keeps voting for Helldivers 2, I don't know if they're actually watching it on Helldivers 2. All right, well, let's see here. But I always try and hear out everyone's suggestion there, Ecstasy. I don't like to discount them. In this case, it had been almost 20 minutes before I decided to put a tiebreaker. And then right as I was posting the tiebreaker, the deciding vote came in. So, unfortunate. But if the tiebreaker ends up voting a different way, obviously I'll switch out. Now, My favorite Mexican food dish. That's actually incredibly easy. My favorite... Now, Tex-Mex or Mexican, Seraph, because there are two different things. Do you actually mean Tex-Mex? Okay, so a Tex-Mex then. There's a difference. So, I will give you that in a second. So, when it comes to meals and everything else like that, including ones in Texas, I usually only order one of two things. So let me go and see here. Put this over here. All right. So, let me go ahead and share the screen. Hold one. Window capture, window capture, window capture. Where is it? Watch along with screen capture. There it is. Let's go with that. Yeah. There. This. It is Texas style nachos. This is what I pretty much eat, except no jalapenos and extra guac. Whenever I go to, say, places like Jalapeno Tree or any Tex-Mex place, because I love the beans and the two cheese blend and the very thick nacho chips, where I could dip it into guac, or if they give me the sour cream, that's fine too. But I'm a huge fan of guac, so whenever they give me double guac, no jalapenos, that's usually what I get. And I'll absolutely clear the plate, because it's delicious. That's my regular. So, which, it's pretty good prices. In fact, now you've said that, now I'm... now, the second favorite thing, I have to go find it, hold one. Oh yeah, let me make sure safe search is on, because good God, I'm going to need safe search on in case I search for something. You don't want to have that off. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's go with, because I'm sure there's things related to different things. The other one I do is a chili con carne burrito, or carne asada. Carne asada burrito is the other one I tend to do. It's incredibly good, especially if you get it at the right place. It usually, that's the California one, hold one. It usually looks kind of like that. It's got a good amount of meat. It's got all of the other stuff mixed in that I like, including guacamole. That's probably a really good example of how it is with the beans and the rice and the meat and the tomatoes and the guac and the lettuce. That's a good one too. That's delicious looking. Well, here's the thing there, Jocelyn. I don't have onions in mine, but do you mean enchiladas? Because I've had enchiladas. I've had a bunch of these. That's how I know what I like. But the carne de asada burrito is delicious. Absolutely delicious. If you've never been in Texas or had Tex-Mex, then you're missing out, because that is just tasty deliciousness. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've not made my own guacamole, so fair enough there, Jocelyn. Fair enough. That's fair. Definitely every once in a while, check and see. But enchiladas, let's go look at the enchiladas, because I think I've had them before. Oh yeah, I've had enchiladas. Enchiladas are delicious too. I've had them plenty of times. They're really good as well. They're not my favorite, but they are good. Like if they're done properly, they can be absolutely great. I've seen some where, yeah, I've seen people serve them this way, where it's like, what, 10 of them total? 5 and 5. Those are delicious. Those are really good. Rice for a good single serving burrito to use. A shot glass for serving sizing. Yeah, I've never seen it with those before. I've seen these. I've seen a lot of times, especially where they have like what, chicken or other things like that in them. This, I've seen this on my plate before. Pretty much exactly that. I'm getting them tomorrow now, I mean. Oh, okay, fair enough. Best way to get enough rice is single. Yeah. Shot glass for serving size, that's fair. But yeah, that's what I got for enchiladas. And the Texas style nachos, as I said. It says pork nachos, but I usually get it with, oh yeah, right. So I don't normally get it with pork. I normally get it with skirt steak. So it's like the little beef chunks that are all over it are delicious. Like, let me see. I got another one. El Phoenix nachos. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, kind of like this. There you go. That's an example. Although El Phoenix, the one we went to, is even better in the way they lay it out. But each one has like a little bit of beef on them, and then the guac and the rest. This is not the best of examples because I've never seen it presented this way before. I've always seen it better presented. But wherever they went, they didn't present it properly. This presentation is everything when it comes to dishes. And they just did not present it very well. It is yum, though. If we're talking food, what's your favorite American Chinese food? Torchies. I've never heard of Torchies. Let me see here. Oh, they're, looks like they're only in some spots in Texas. I don't think, the closest one to me is in Tyler. Because I'm in East Texas. I'm way over here somewhere. Not going to say where, but I'm here somewhere. You know, but I don't really have any. So Tyler's about an hour and a half away. That one's 4 out of 5 stars. That's not bad. Okay. All right. Interesting. I'll give you that. The interesting. I've never tried them. No, mine is always jalapeno tree. Like I'll show you. There's a lot of jalapeno trees out in East Texas. That's one of the reasons why I end up having it. And they're all like 4 out of 5. They're very good. They all close at like 10 p.m. And now I'm hungry. Now I want to go eat jalapeno tree. You've spoiled me there. I'll just pick one at random. So here's jalapeno tree. Let's see here. They always have really cool insides. The pepper posse. Food's usually pretty good too. Excellent choice for dinner. Best place in town. Great value Mexican food. The food is delicious. I've yet to go to a bad jalapeno tree. Like here's another. Yeah, that's what one of the margaritas looks like. I get them frozen, but that's like on the rocks for margarita. They've got jalapeno tree star diners. I know my mom's had the Humphrey Bogart before, which is a good one. Let me see if I can the name of it. I can't zoom in on it. Let me reset. Let's see. Parquet, that's right, if you want that. Pork nachos. Notice the pork enchiladas are $14. It's pretty good. There's what I get. There's traditional nachos, fajita beef. It's what, $16.79 for a full order. This is a small order where it's what, 8 of them. I usually get the one that's like 12. It's the same cost. Chinese food. Okay, yeah, no, I heard you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go to that. So, I'm glad you've been very patient, but when it comes to the Chinese food, we have a whole bunch of different things, but my favorite's probably sweet and sour chicken, because that one I've had the most times. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Hold one. There's a place I used to go. Let's see. I think it's called Hot Chicken. Let me check it. No. Music City Mall. Hold on. Louisville, Texas. Oh, Hotsum. There it is. Hotsum Chicken is one of my favorite places there. That is just really good. Now it says it's Korean chicken. This is the food court. I used to work security here. Not at the food court, but in the mall. And they're really, really good. You can add all sorts of different stuff to it. I usually got it straight up. It's very crispy. It's extremely well done. But sweet and sour chicken, definitely. Let's see. What was the name of the place? So I'll type in sweet and sour chicken, but sweet and sour chicken I usually like a lot of. It's hard to go wrong with. I normally don't put anything on it. That's baked. Hold on. There's a lot of options. A lot of these don't look right. Yeah, kind of like that. Alright. Chug. Yeah, will do. I will chug. I've got a drink right here. I got a Coke right here. I don't have a Pepsi. Alright. Now, that's one. The other is beef and broccoli, and beef and chicken. What I usually do is I do half beef of broccoli, like a scoop, beef of chicken, a scoop, and then I cover it with sweet and sour chicken. Now, I've done egg drop soup. That's also delicious. Of course, the white rice I do like straight up. I also like combination fried rice, and there's one called combination fried shrimp. Let's see here. That is really good. And like if you've never had it, it's delicious. See if I can find it. I'm not finding it from the right place. Yeah, it's kind of like this. And then the place near our house that we go to more often, that's got incredibly good rice and shrimp, is called was it Mr. Lee China? Yeah, Mr. Lee Chinese restaurant. There it is. So they have really, really good food. And one of the things that they do is they do the rice bowl, and they will take the whole bowl, fill it full, and then will literally dump it onto your plate, and then slowly pull the bowl off so it stays in the plate. It's really cool. Let me see if I can find it. This is the Mr. Lee's stuff. They have the Lee's chicken. That one's from New York, but it's the same thing across the place. There's a lot of Mr. Lee's China. They're delicious. That's weird. It blocked the word there, and I don't see what it blocked. Is blankies. Weird. I can't unblock what you said there, Ecstasy. I don't see it. Let's see. Mr. Lee's Chinese restaurant rice bowl. See if I can find it. I wish I took a picture last time I was there. I would show you what the food looks like, because I'm trying not to dox anyone, so I can't show you specifics. Kind of like that, but that's in Maryland? Okay, think this, but even taller, more rice. Like, it's a whole bowl, like a full-size bowl that they literally put the top on your plate and slowly lift off, so it's completely full. Like, it's really worth the money, and it's not that expensive either. Let me see if this one's got the pricings. It doesn't. It's like $12.50 or something. It's not that expensive for like a giant thing of rice and all the good fixings. Yeah, it's not like that. It's not like that. Kind of, but not as much chicken. It's a chicken rice bowl. Kind of. It's about that much, but it's not that kind of thing. But it is that much food. It's really good amount of servings. It's a good price and servings, which is really good. I'm very happy about that place. We go there often. Okay, I'm not seeing it. Because this period thinks it's a link, Mr. Ways. Okay. We only had a choice of food, trucks, Mr. Ways, or way overpriced Panda Express. What's your favorite unhealthy snack? Okay, fair enough, Zareth. Sometimes you have to get dinner. Unhealthy snack. Oh, goodness. Chicken lo mein? Oh, no, it's like a combination fried rice bowl. It's kind of like that, except the portions are more controlled. This one, they have too big. They like would chunk it and it mix more stuff in, but it's kind of like that. Unhealthy snack. Oh, goodness. Probably popcorn, because it's high on carbs. I do love myself some popcorn. Reese's peanut butter cups are another big one for me. That's definitely a guilty treat for me, because I love Reese's peanut butter cups. So give me the small ones, give me the big ones, give me the pumpkin shaped ones, depending on time of year. I love them all. They just vanish. Let's see. Oreos, obviously. I'm a Mr. Oreo person when it comes to that. I usually get the double stuff Oreos. Because the double stuff Oreos, we get like the party size one, and then I'll grab like 3 or 4. But I look at how many carbs it is, I look at how much I'm having, and so if I'm planning to have more than one a day, I'll grab 2, and then I have to make a separate trip to get 2 more, so that I don't like get too many all at once. Kind of a not unhealthy snack would be like string cheese, like I had earlier. Because I like string cheese a lot because it's filling. It's like no carbs. It's mostly proteins. So it's very easy burn. I don't gain any weight having cheese sticks for the string cheese. Let's see. Oreos in your pistachio almond ice cream. Goodness. Yeah, that's fair. Have the cream that just came out with double stuff so they could charge more for the same amount. No, there's actually... what's it called? Is it full? There's actually one that is cheating you. I think it's like whole or full or some other term that they use. Double stuff is the one that actually per cookie is worth more. There's another one that they use where they give another term. That one is cheating you. I forget the name. Because we looked through before and I looked how much per cookie, how many wafers, how much cream. And we calculated that the double stuff party mix is the best for per ounce, per cookie, per price. Actually, I've got one. It's Bunny Tracks. Give me a second. I'll show you. Bunny Tracks ice cream. It's from the company called Blue Bunny. It is... chocolate flavored peanut butter bunnies, chocolate flavored covered peanuts, caramel, and fudge swirls. It is my absolute favorite. It is made up in Lamars, Iowa. It is very good. If you don't want to pay extra for getting Reese's peanut butter cup or Bluebell, this thing is really, really good for that. It's 5.5 ounces, 5.5 fluid ounces. So it's a good amount. this thing will last you probably about 4 or 5 milkshakes. I usually make milkshakes. So maybe this will last me a month or more, depending on how much I have. If I fill my drink full of milk and then put a little bit, it'll last me probably 2 months, but usually it lasts me about a month. That's not bad. So in 4 trips to the store, I'll get it one time. String cheese, I go through a package every couple weeks. So every other trip to the store, I get another package, so I have a spare. That's my favorite, is the bunny tracks. Now, obviously, when it comes to Bluebell ice cream or other Texas Guilty Treats, the other one, Dairy Queen, of course, and as well as other places, they have those, what is it called? The ones that are frozen, Blizzards. That's this. They have the Blizzards, and there's a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard that I usually get, and of course they always advertise they could flip it over like that. It's very thick. It's that custard that they use, I believe. I believe it's custard. It's not too bad. Like, I do like it. That's actually one of the first times I had it was, yeah, there's Reese's Pieces cookie dough, and there's the fudge brownie one, and there's like a bunch of others. It's very good advertising. We have a Brahms in the area, so if we get ice cream, it's usually Brahms. But if we're going, I will get the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup for the Blizzards. They're just delicious. They're really good. I've not had a lot of the others. Pumpkin pie, I think I had in October of last year. The fact there's a cotton candy one is terrifying. I have not tried that. I am pretty sure it's probably gone by now because it says 2023 May. So they probably don't have it anymore, but that's just terrifying enough that I might try it. There we go. I know there's a lot of people who like Brahms because they have Brahms all over the place in Texas and all around the states. Like there's so much Brahms. There's everywhere. So generally that's not a problem finding a Brahms. If I type in Brahms here, I'm gonna find just tons of them everywhere. There's so many. Horrible story about my horrible father. Evil man is there ever was one. It must be really sweet. Yeah, probably. Well, that's why I was thinking about it, because I don't like sweet things generally, but sometimes for like a treat, obviously sweet makes sense. All right. Well, changing subject for a second, one of my friends brought up attention that the Tri-Union Seafoods has made the decision to recall select cans of canned tuna products sold under the Genova, Van Camp's, H-E-B, and Trader Joe's brand names, because those are the ones that have the easy open pull or the tuna cans, because of botulism contained inside some of the cans. So if you have Tri-Union Seafoods tuna cans, you might want to contact the company and get recall for your money, because you don't want to get botulism. That's no fun. You'd be at the hospital a lot longer than a few days. You might not come back from it. It's that bad, so, you know. It's the gift that keeps on taking, as they say. Any other questions? Or anything else to discuss? Because I'm always up for discussing stuff. Chit-chatting. Future games. Okay. So I have a bunch of games that are in my favorites list that we haven't played, and some of which we have. obviously, you guys know we're always been a 7 Days to Die thing. Like, I always keep that in my favorites list because I know at some point I'll end up reinstalling it. But right now, I have Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition still installed, Arma 3, Baldur's Gate 3, obviously, Batman Arkham Origins, Cyberpunk 2077, Darkest Dungeon 2, Deadlock, Dawn of War, that would be Dawn of War, Soulstorm, which has a lot of this stuff there, Fallout 4, Grounded, Grim Dawn I actually don't have installed right now. I would have to install it to play it. I always put that on the list, though, if people want me to play it, because it doesn't take long to install things in here. Of course, Grounded, Helldivers 2, Home Safety Hotline. We played the base version of it. We beat the game. We haven't done the Christmas themed one yet, the DLC. Idle Wasteland, I have that on my favorites. I don't know why. The last time I played it was in 2023. I'm going to remove it from favorites. Infection Free Zone, that one has that was the one where you're surviving the apocalypse, the zombie apocalypse. We got Iron Harvest, which I haven't beaten yet. I was in the America campaign. I uninstalled it. It Takes Two is definitely on our list of games to play. We beat it before we were streaming. We might play it again on channel because we absolutely love that game. Oh, I'll wait for the ads to end. Okay, ads are over. I take it. So, It Takes Two. Oh, yeah, it is good. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. I'm still playing through that if anyone wants to ever watch me play more of it. Myth 2, The Fallen Lords. I still have that installed. I've had that installed forever. We were playing through it at one point back in 2017. The first couple episodes of it are recorded and everything else, where my wife was watching me play through it and reacting. We haven't beaten it, though. It even has the first game, Myth, The Fallen Lords, built into it. So Soul Blighter is the second game. The Fallen Lords is the first, sorry. And I have both of them installed. Pal World, I haven't played it since October last year. I don't have it installed right now. Project Zomboid, of course, I still have that installed. Ready or Not, I have that one not installed, though. RimWorld, obviously, that's the forever game. I love RimWorld. It's so much fun. SCP-5K, I don't have it installed at the moment. Space Engineers, I don't have it installed at the moment. I know the second one is out. Stalker COC, I have, of course, installed. Star Wars Galactic Battleground and Expanding Fronts, which is the sequel DLC. I do have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I have yet to play that. I don't remember if I have Survivor as well. I may have Survivor as well. Tabletop Simulator, I can always play board games with y'all. There are single player ones as well. Unreal Tournament 2004, back before Epic Games removed it from the store. Of course, Warframe, I do not have installed at the moment. And Warhammer 40,000 Dawn of War Soulstorm, which I already talked about. I've got a ton of games in the uncategorized where I haven't favorited them. 529 games. I have a lot of games. I have Battlefield 1, I have Battlefield 4, I have Battlefield 5, I have Barotrauma, I have Banished, I have Atom Zombie Smasher, I have Assassin's Creed Revelations, Brotherhood, 4 Black Flag, which is my favorite of the games there. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag is so good. Battlefleet Gothic, I have both Armada 1 and 2. Those are the Warhammer 40,000 games. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and share that window instead, because I'm talking about it, but I actually could just show it on screen. Hold one. Steam, there it is. Okay. So, Battlefleet got Armada 2 and 1, and I got Battle Void Harbinger. I've got Battlezone 98. That one's a really old game for those who remember. Battlezone, it's a classic. I've got Binding of Isaac. I've got Bioshock. I've got Bioshock Remastered. I've got Bioshock 2 and Infinite. I've got Bit Evolution. I've got Runner 2. I don't even know that one. I've got Blush, of course, for those interested in such things. I've got Border Force. Borderlands 2. Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I've yet to play that one. Borderlands 2, obviously, I have like 52 hours. That's a fun game. Brutal Legend, I've yet to play. My lovely wife has played it. The Bureau, XCOM Declassified. Of course, the original Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. There's Black Ops for Call of Duty. It's the only Call of Duty game I have. Castle Crashers. Cathedral. Celeste, I've yet to play that. I heard good things. Cepheus Protocol, where you have zombies, you're trying to defend against a bunch of that. Chivalry, Medieval Warfare. Choplifter HD, I don't know that one very well. It looks interesting. Chronology, no idea. City Skylines. Civil War 2, that's a really good game. You basically are playing the entirety of the war. So you are conducting it as if you are the president. You could even move the capital of the country. You have to deal with supply lines. It's like a grand strategy game. Cloudpunk, which is a really good game. It's very chill. It's got a good story. It's not that long. I think I have the DLC for it. Yes, I do. I have City of Ghosts, which is a really good one. The soundtrack's really good as well. Colony Survival, they've updated this a lot. This game, I remember playing like a decade ago. It still has the same like 3-person team, and they're continuing to work on it to this day. They released an update in December of last year. It's the one where you defend against a bunch of waves of zombies. Like, I'll show you the trailer. Here, I'll keep the music turned down. But basically, you're defending against waves and waves of zombies. You have your own population. You build up your house, kind of like a Minecraft thing or a city survival, like I've done before. Except you determine where they are digging. They'll get the materials for it. You can build an entire civilization built around, like, there's a tree farm there. They'll go and cut down trees. And then at nighttime, you defend, and you could set up these elaborate defenses, gigantic defensive works, build massive cities, and then defend them against hordes of zombies that are based on the number of people you have. So the bigger your town, the more people you have, the more zombies come and attack when it hits nighttime. So you set up guards all over the place. Here they are making bows and arrows and all sorts of cool things. Every time it hits nighttime, you have to defend against waves of nastiness. So it gets to be very crazy. It's fun. It's an interesting game. Like there's a very simple one where you have a small castle and you're just defending it against zombies rushing along this one path. Yeah, here you go. Like, you have it set to where they just come down there. It's not the most cool of graphics, But trying to put together this kill box to kill that many zombies is a lot of work. And you have to have them constantly get refilled with ammo because they'll run out of arrows. If they get past a certain point, you get even more problems. In this case, they made this little path so they could attack them from both sides as they go down this path. So you're whittling down the numbers even more before they get up there. There's a lot of different strategies you can use. You just have to be very careful. There's a lot of traps. Battlements they could shoot through holes in the wall, in the windows. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, that's Call of Survival. Alright, so we got all the Command & Conquer games. Like, pretty much all of them. I've got Kane's Wrath, Tiberium Wars, Twilight. Never installed it because it's Command & Conquer 4. Covert Operations, Generals, yeah. General Zero Hour, yeah. Red Alert 2 and Yuri's Revenge, Red Alert 3, Red Alert 3 Uprising, that's the one dealing with the girl, and yeah, the one that's like the psychic girl in Japan, and the time travel. This game is just absolutely crazy. Counter-Strike and Aftermath for Red Alert. There's the Remastered Collection, of course I have that. I haven't played it since December of 2020. It's such a good collection though. There's Renegade, there's Tiberium Sun and Firestorm. I have all of them. I'm a huge Command & Conquer nerd. Command & Conquer, there's a Company of Heroes, Conan Exiles, of course I have that. They just did a hot fix. They're still working on it. I'm very glad. Control Ultimate Edition, of course Control's great. It is 628. I gotta go switch to my thing in a second. But a game I haven't played yet is Death Stranding. I have the director's cut of the game. I've yet to play it. I really want to because I'm a huge Hideo Kojima fan. Like, if you can't tell, one of my favorite game developers is Hideo Kojima. I have yet to play a game of his I did not thoroughly enjoy. Even going back all the way to Police Knots. Conan Exiles is great. I have to be careful what mods I load into that one, because there's a lot of mods that are very adult in nature, and I don't want to get flagged and destroyed on Twitch and YouTube. So that one I'd have to stream on that other site for those in the know. If you know, you know. Because that one's a very easy game to get in trouble with, considering you got dangly bits every single few seconds in that game. Because it's very easy to end up naked, running around with your dangly bits hanging out. And whereas I don't care about that at all. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Like, I don't care if there's an old game that's nudist or something. That's no bueno for the way that a lot of streaming stuff goes. Anyway, Day of Defeat, back when that was a separate mod for Half-Life. Man, that takes me back. That's an oldie. Like, this is the way the in-game graphics look. Horse. That's how old that is. Like, it brings back so many memories. I remember this game very well. DCS World Steam Edition, I have it. Of course, I think I get one plane to start with. I don't remember which one it is. This game is insane. It is freaking huge. It is not something I'm planning to install unless people really want it, because it is too big. It is something I want to play eventually. Like, I have a joystick. I love flying. But people want me to play other games, so I don't do flying games. Arma 3 is the only exception. I do have War Thunder as well. Dead Island. Dead Light. Director's got no idea what Dead Light is. It's in here. Like, I have it. I don't know what it is, though. There you go. That's Dead Light. Looks like zombies, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's like a survival thing. Death Road to Canada. Death Road to Canada is classic. Let's see. Deathmatch Classic, of course, that's Half-Life Deathmatch. Deep Rock Galactic, never played it, know about it. Depth, that's the one where you're dealing with sharks. Destiny 2, yeah, 200 plus hours. We beat the game. Deus Ex Game of the Year Edition. I love Deus Ex. It's a classic. There's Invisible War. There's Human Revolution. I've never played it. Wait, no, I've played Human Revolution in 2012, apparently, for 4.5 hours. I don't think I got very far. Let's see. Deus Ex The Fall, never played it. Mankind Divided, never played it. I have it. It was very cheap. Devolver Land Expo, that's not actually a game. but it is fun as like a one-shot thing. I think I played it when it first came out. It's about an hour-long experience. Dicey Dungeons. I have not played it. I heard good things. It's funny. Dino Run DX. Never played it. Dinocide. Never played it. Distrust. Never played it. Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together. Classics. Doom. This is the 2016 one. And there's Doom Eternal. I have it. I haven't played it. Downtown Drift. Draw Your Game. Dreadlands Beta. Drink More Gulp Jingle Jam Challenge. That one was from the Yogscast, the Jingle Jam. The Dungeon Beneath. I've never played it. Dungeon Defenders. I last played that 14 years ago. I remember that. You could build towers and stuff. Man, that's a long time ago. Apparently, they still are releasing patches for Dungeon Defenders. Damn. Patch 10.0. My God. That's crazy. I can't believe that's still going. Dungeon of the Endless. Never played it. Dyson Sphere Program. That's a fun one. I played that in 2021. You're building up planets by planet. That's a crazy game. You're straight up building up planets for the resources and then moving on to the next planet. You have a lot to manage in that game. It's a fun game. Earth 2150. This is what got me into RTS games. Not Command and Conquer, but Earth 2150. This game is not in the same vein as Supreme Commander, but it does have some things. Like, you do upgrade individual units with upgrades. So it's like, I give you a rocket. I make you an artillery cannon. I make you a rocket launcher. Over here, you've got a machine gun. Like, you specifically manually upgrade each unit you make, or different types of them to craft. You have to gather a lot of resources which don't come back. The game is full of resource wars. That's Earth 2150. The Moon Project is when the moon is coming down to crash into the Earth, I think. So you're trying to evacuate the planet before it goes boom. It's kind of nuts. It looks like they're working on a new version of the game. I'm curious what they're doing. They have a fix on it or something? Oh yeah, that's the upgrade system. No, it's the original. Yeah, this is like your resources to collect. Eventually they run out. They're not infinite. Nothing is infinite in this game. You have to be very careful with how you do things. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. I've played it. I just haven't played it on this computer or on Steam. I had it in the CD copy originally. Skyrim. Yeah, I've never played it. 293 hours. Of course I played it. Special Edition. 242 hours. Yeah, about the same for both. Elite Dangerous. Haven't played it since 2018. It's a fun game, but I haven't played it. Imperium Galactic Survival. Played it a bit. It's okay. We tried it. Skyrim is great. If you have like the right mods for it, it is really good. But Oblivion has more damage, like repairing items and things like that. The thing is, the graphics in that game throw me off. Like, the graphics in this game it just doesn't, it always throws me off in this game. But in Skyrim, not so much. Like, even going back, someone has a dude one listed right there. That's funny. That's really good graphics. Good golly. Even the flowers look really cool. Alright, so anyway. Oblivion remake? Yeah, probably going to be very good. So, Endless Legend, that's an RTS game. It's a really good one. Endless Space 2, I've not played it. I think it's an RTS game, but it's like a 4X. So you're like dealing with planet systems and things like that. So you've got spaceships, so you're traveling between planets. Yeah, it's a 4X. Unlike Endless Legends, which is on a planet. This is like huge. So very much of the same thing as like Sins of a Solar Empire or Stellaris. There's Enlisted. I think I still have that. Enter the Gungeon. That's a fun one. Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm running late. I have to go. I realize I'm distracted. I'm not showing up. I need to go and show up to company training because I'm sure I got pinged already. Let me go check. Op order. Okay, so 2 people need to be present for the op order. Let's see. I'm checking the schedule. Yeah, starting in 29 minutes is the company training. Because it starts at... Oh, it just started. Yeah, it just started. I'm on the way there. Okay, we'll do. Oh, I was gonna say, I like chatting with y'all. But, let me go close all this. Anyway, so I got down to the E section. So remember that. EVE Online, I played a lot of that game, 375 hours. That's a very fun game, but it's more spreadsheets in space. So it's a very chill game. If you ever just want to chat, that's a game to do when you're chatting. The same for City of Heroes. That's a game to do when you're chatting. I Divine Cybermancy is fun as hell. I wish more people played this. It's such a good game. That's where we're leaving off. That's the E's. So I will swap over to Arma 3 for my training. And I will swap over there. So let me go start up Arma 3. And I will switch my music out and stuff. Oh, yeah, I watched some good movies. So I just recently rewatched War Games. Well, I still got to start up the game. Like, I could chit-chat while it's going on. Let me go ahead and kill the screen capture for a moment. Let me go switch to 2-Dev, because I have to go switch over to that. I can't instantly do it. So I'm chit-chatting while that's going up. All right, that's good there. Yes, clips of it, not the full thing for Sully. I haven't seen it. But I did see War Games, and I saw The Dead Code, the most of it. I haven't finished the film, The Dead Code. If you guys ever want me to watch a movie or otherwise listen to music that is copyrighted, I can do that on Kick. I wouldn't stream it anywhere else. Kick, you can play copyrighted music or movies or things like that without a penalty, as long as you're reacting to it, you know, doing things that are like things like that. The music you can do without getting flagged, unlike on YouTube and on Twitch. So if you want me to listen to music or react to things, I'll probably do that on Kick, because I won't get flagged for that. You mean D&D Honor Amongst Thieves? I think that's what you're talking about. Because if you're talking about Dungeons and Dragons movie, we actually just got that from a friend of ours who let us borrow the CD or the DVD. So we are planning to watch it probably tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I've heard good things. I just haven't seen it yet. I had a choice of either watching that or seeing either watching that or seeing Super Mario Brothers, because they both came out around the same time, and I went to go see Super Mario Brothers instead. So there we go. I had options, and one of them just wasn't gonna do it. All right, I'm gonna switch out music. Okay, let's close and do that. There we go. While Arma starts up. Hydrate, I will indeed. Thank you very much there, Ecstasy. Well, if you ever want me to stream on the other site, you, Aichi, or someone else who watches me over there needs to let me know. Because the I'll put it up on polls, but I'm not about to announce it officially because, you know, stuff like that. And I will stretch Zareth. Yes, indeed. Good call. Let's see. My chair doesn't like staying upright, so posture checking is only going to do me so much. But I'll sit upright instead of lean on the back of the chair. How about that? I need to get it to show up on screen when you give me those, because we have images for hydrate, we have images for haste, but we haven't got it to where they show up on screen when you give it to us, because that would be great. Then I would see it easier without having to switch between multi-stream and Twitch chat. Pardon me. Arma is still starting up, so I have time. It's running at its leisure. If I end up not being able to start because my game crashes or something, I'll let you know, and then I could play whatever it is or chit chat with y'all more. Because I always have stuff to chat about, and we also can roleplay. Because I don't mind roleplaying. I'll run something with those who are watching. Okay, fair enough, Jocelyn. Sleep well. Keep taking your meds. Don't take them too often, obviously. Take them when they told you to. Oh, and I've changed my game a little bit. My Arma 3 now has a few filters. I have a reshader I'm using to make it run even better and look even better. So that's loading right now. It's a reshade 6.3.3. And it makes the game look a lot better. Because I do like having myself some higher quality without having to drop the performance. It's a very minimal impact, which is one of the reasons I like it. Well, what I could do is I might chit-chat right through this thing, because knowing how this tends to go, there's a good chance I'm going to be sitting there doing nothing. But we'll see how it goes. Because this is op training. This is company training, so it should have something for everyone. Sometimes I'm not doing anything just because there's no spot open for that sort of thing. A through Zeus, huh? Let's see. All right. Whoop! I'm getting pinged. So, oh, it's the tiebreaker thing. All right, the results were tied at the tiebreaker. They were tied between Grim Dawn and Just Chatting with one vote each. Who, me or who? I'm okay. Whoops. They've changed the stuff again, dang it. There you go. Afghan mod. There it is. That's what I meant to do. I started the wrong version of it. Starting again. So here's the thing. I don't know how much they want me to say, but I can say this part. So Jocelyn there, Jacker Trades, or Jacker Tades, injured their wrist yesterday. And, sorry, not yesterday, on the 9th. And it hurt so much they couldn't touch anything with their main hand or hold anything without pain. So I've done that before to myself. Usually it means you're going to be wearing a little compression bandage around your wrist for a while. That's oftentimes how that works, is you wear a compression bandage that has those little metal things in it that kind of hold it on. And you're stuck with that on for however long it takes to heal. That can be quite the time. And it hurt so bad that they went to the hospital to get it looked at, which mine I had to get to the hospital as well. They scanned it and found I had a hairline fracture on my wrist, because what I'd been doing is I'd been playing with a cavalry saber in the front room of my great-grandmother's house, and I had dropped the saber, and I had went to grab it, and when I did, I fell, and I caught myself with my wrist. I put my hand down and like caught myself instead of letting myself hit the ground. I should not have done that. It's the classic thing of automatic reaction is put your arm down to catch yourself. Don't do that. Slap the ground flat down, you're less likely to hurt yourself. But because I fell at an angle and didn't land right because I put my hand down, I hurt my wrist. That was... I found out when I went to go pick up my backpack to go into the school, which is full of books and my laptop, and as soon as I picked it up, I went, ah! And like I almost dropped it on the ground. Like this was back, 20 years ago now. I think it was 2004, 2005. In fact, I think it was 2003, because I don't think I was even a senior yet. I think I was a freshman or a sophomore when this happened. And so I ended up needing to wear a compression bandage for a while. They gave me like pain medication, but I just ignored it because I was like, I'm fine. Like, how much does it hurt? Nah, only a little bit. It's like a little sore. I'm usually pretty good about just kind of pushing through pain and getting annoyed by it, but that's it. It's like, fuck off, you piece of shit wrist. Stop acting that way. I'll be fine. Yelling at it doesn't really work, but I've done that before. But I started the wrong mod pack for Arma 3, so I gotta wait. Did you hear what I said, Zareth, or did you miss it in the ads? Ah, okay, fair enough. I like the music I have set up for this. The Wipeout audio music is always so good. You got your credits back for your AI stuff? Yay, filter. Show my true self. That's fair. Like, I pay for the Suno one for music creation. I thought I might do more streams with music creation, but it rarely gets enough votes for me to do it. This last time, we helped put together most of an album. Like, that music you were listening to earlier was my Minecraft music before I switched over to Arma. Alright, let's see here. There it is. Try again. Maybe I'll get in this time. If I do, I'll... Oh, I'm in. Man, just takes so much work getting in these days. Yeah, I get you. Well, making money from AI art is only acceptable if it's something where you know the source and they're okay with you using it. Or it's literally like public domain stuff that they allow to use for training data. Like, I think it's wrong whenever you try and use it and you don't have permission from the original artist and you're profiting from it. Because I know people that use it and they're like, I'm an artist. I make money to use other people's art. Like, no, don't do that. Like, music, if you know where it comes from and that's part of it, like, that's why, like, Suno, they get permission from the artists they use and from the people who hold it to make the music. Meaning they get royalties off of it. Anytime you play the music, they get so much money. Anytime it's used as a source for making music, they get so much money. That means the original person is making money, or whoever holds the rights to their music is making money if they're deceased. That's great. I make a lot of music using sources from like the 50s and 40s. That stuff is over 75 years old. If the person is still around, they were very young at the time, and they're in their 90s now. Most of them are long since dead. Alright, I am in game now. Let me go and sort out my TeamSpeak. Let me see. Deafen. There we go. There you go.
And
That's fair. Oh yeah, I should show my helmet off. INFP at their worst. INFP at their best. I have a front of it says science. And Rainbow Dash, Course of the Dead Center. All right, well, I will end the stream here, though, and I'm going to go play some Arma 3. So I will see you later, Zerift, and thank you for joining us at SNMGD. My name has been Mathadar, and this has been Just Chatting. See y'all later. Bye-bye.